welcome to Fitz on Flix. I'm Fitz, this is my friend Murph.
Giant ass panda.
That's right, giant ass panda can be won at Adventureland. Movie we saw this week. Murph, what do you think of Adventureland? What's it about? Who's in it? Tell me about it. Or me tell the people.
What did you tell people?
I shall do that. Okay, so giant ass panda. Adventureland, I mean to say. Okay, it's about a guy. His name's James, played by Jesse Eisenberg. Eisenberg. Okay, so he's going to be going to grad school in the fall. It's beginning of the summer, and he was planning on going to Europe all summer with his buddy. But his parents, they lose jobs or whatever, or they actually his dad I think took a pay cut or something.
Yeah.
He got demoted. Anyways, they can't give him the money to go to Europe. He's going to be forced to not only not go to Europe, but he needs to get a job to help pay for grad school in the fall. Can't find a job anywhere. He's never actually worked before. The only place that will hire him is Adventureland, an amusement park, which is right outside of the city of Pittsburgh. There, he meets a slew of other people. He perhaps falls in love. He makes some new friends. He learns the meaning of hard work. And, Murph, that's basically the movie. What did you think about the movie?
I really liked this movie. I really enjoyed it. I went in thinking it was going to be just a flat-out hilarious comedy. But I was surprised to see that it wasn't just that. It was, it had its funny moments, but overall it was just a really realistic, honest love story.
100%. The director, the guy that did this, Greg Mottola, is that how I say his name? Mottola? He directed Superbad. So, knowing he directed Superbad, and also just from the ads that I saw, same as you, I went in thinking I was going to just be laughing from start to finish. And that's not what you get, but that's not a hit on this movie. That's not a knock. I think in many, many ways, this movie is actually surpasses Superbad as far as just being a great movie as a whole. This movie, the relationship between James and the girl name is M, played by Kristen Stewart from Twilight, their relationship, I've been trying to figure this out, or trying to think of a more realistic relationship I've seen in a movie, something more real, more believable, one you could relate to, or go, I've been in situations, while not exactly the same, but similar to these two. This is about as realistic as you get for people at that age, at the 21, 22-year-old, in that range. And that brings, because it's so realistic, it makes you, A, care about these characters, B, it actually makes you, laugh even harder at some points that maybe in other films it wouldn't be as funny, but just because it's just so real. I don't know if I even explained that right, but it's wonderful. Their relationship is unbelievable in this movie, or the road to perhaps find a relationship.
Yeah, and it gets a little complicated too, because M has a relationship with an older man played by Ryan Reynolds. Who is really good. I'd like to see Ryan Reynolds not being a goofball, but just being a real character. And sure, he's cheating on his wife with her,
right?
But he's not a typical asshole like you would see in most movies. He does care about M. Yeah. He does care about his wife. He's just confused.
No, that's a great point. In 99% of any other movie, or movie like this, Ryan Reynolds' character, he would have absolutely been 100% jerk. He's not a good guy. He's not this and that. This is actually just the opposite. Yes, he's cheating on his wife. Yes, he's, I guess, the guy that James has to try and to steal M from. But they make him out to be such a nice guy. Otherwise, he's cheating on his wife, he's doing his thing, but he's genuinely nice to James, though, and he's genuinely nice to the people around him, other than the whole cheating on his wife thing. That's smart, because they don't make the characters one-dimensional. They all have layers. They also, the supporting cast in this movie, literally everyone in it's phenomenal.
Bill Hader.
Oh, Bill Hader, and
Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live.
They're probably they're really funny. They're probably the only two characters in the movie who are maybe a little cartoonish, though.
Oh, absolutely.
They're great, but they're maybe not 100% believable. And that's the only two in the movie, and that's not a hit. They're there for a reason, and it's funny and whatever. What's his name? Martin Starr. He plays Joel in this movie. If you guys watched Freaks and Geeks, he was in that. He also plays the bearded guy in Knocked Up, the guy that won't cut his beard. This kid is really, I need to go out and watch more things he's in, because every character he plays, everything I've seen him in, he's hysterical. He's really funny.
And he had, you felt bad for him too at the same time.
Oh yeah, because only is he funny, his character again, like the rest of the movie, is so realistic and so real. You feel like I've known people like him before.
Absolutely.
I've been friends with people like him before. Should bring up actually too. Not that this has anything to do with your enjoyment of the movie. Adventureland was filmed at Kennywood in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right outside Pittsburgh, I should say, and I've been there many times, and it is pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, but anywho, no, this movie is great. I really was surprised. I didn't expect to get this much out of Adventureland, and I did. And I'm saying, really, while it's still in theaters, go out and try and see this movie. Let this movie make some money. You got the Fast and your Furious and all this making $72 million. That money, you spend your money on something real. Spend your money on Adventureland. You will not be disappointed, and you will want to give us hugs after you do.
Take a loved one, take him out to dinner, him or her.
Yep.
Take him to the movie. Fall in love all over again.
Fall in love all over again. Also, hey, I'm not going to give anything away about the endings, whatever, but it's definitely up there with some of my top 5 or 6 or whatever. Some of my favorite endings.
Karate Kid.
That's might be number 1. But yeah, phenomenal. Just the whole thing. Great movie. Awesome. Love it. Check out Adventureland. Murph, it's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure.
All right, sweet. And you guys check us out at fitsonflix.com, and we will be talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.